hunger makes me more hungry, makes me want to work harder, because time is of the essence.
Indeed, time is of the essence for us all. But being the optimistic, glass half full type of brother that I am, I think it's the perfect timing for Anthony Joshua to go on a historic run in the heavyweight division. But that's predicated on him not just having a little appetite. He has to be hungry for real. Cookie!
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy Dr. Boxing Talk, back for another YouTube video banger, man. Yes sir, yes ma'am. I know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. We have news out of the Anthony Joshua camp, specifically from Anthony Joshua himself. Compliments of the Nigerian Television Authority, you know, NTA News, man. Big up Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so we have Anthony Joshua. They caught up with him and they asked him, you know, what are his plans for 2025, you know, imminently and in the future. And of course, he talked about, you know, reacquiring a championship and becoming a 3-time champion, but he also talked about other people as well. And that other person, as a further specificity, that person is Tyson Fury. He even said this.
What are you targeting this year?
3-time world champion. And Tyson Fury. 2025, I'm targeting Tyson Fury.
So as you can see, he's letting you know that he is right now targeting Tyson Fury for an imminent matchup, man, for an all-British showdown. You know what I'm saying? This is a big matchup in the UK, you know, big pun intended, because it is heavyweight, but also it's in England between two of their biggest fighters in the heavyweight division. That's Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Now, there's a lot of people being, you know, dismissive of this fight, saying that, oh, it's happening too late. You know, they're both at the end of their careers, both on a downslide, and it's essentially meaningless because neither one of them are champions.
Shut up, bitch!
I just think we should pump our brakes a little bit, because whether you like it or not, Anthony Joshua is still the biggest name in the heavyweight division. He may not be the best. That's definitively going to Alexander Usyk, you know what I'm saying? But as far as attraction goes, everybody wants to see Anthony Joshua.
A big stallion of a man in Anthony Joshua. He either threw his wife under the bus or he threw her under AJ. A big stallion of a man.
What?
Big stallion of a man. Big stallion of a man.
Huh?
Big stallion of a man.
Nigga, you gay. Nah. No diddy.
You know, and Tyson Fury isn't too far behind that. Now, also too, you know, people are saying that Tyson Fury is washed because he lost to Alexander Usyk twice. Excuse me, are we talking about pound for pound king Alexander Usyk? Either Alexander Usyk, Terrence Crawford, or Naoya Inoue as a top 3 pound for pound right now? Yeah. You know, the Alexander Usyk that's not undisputed in one division but 2 divisions, being cruiserweight and heavyweight. Since when has it become cool to think that it's a shame to lose to somebody like that, that's arguably one of the best in the era, one of the best ever? You know what I'm saying? So I think as fans, we overreach and overstep and exaggerate how much somebody is on a decline. Last time I checked, Tyson Fury only has 2 losses, and they're both to one of the best ever in Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk, you know, 2 of Anthony Joshua's 4 losses are. Alexander Usyk is also responsible for those as well. His other loss being most recently Daniel Dubois, and other loss against Andy Ruiz that he avenged, right? So and even with Anthony Joshua, he lost to Daniel Dubois, but Daniel Dubois is in his prime right now. He's on a historic run himself, you know, bouncing back from being labeled a quitter, and he's on a remarkable comeback. So there's really no shame in losing to Daniel Dubois either, you know. Anthony Joshua was expected to win, but I don't think that was indicative of him being on a decline or being washed, you know. And Tyson Fury lost 2 decisions to Alexander Usyk. How is that him being washed? Now Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, both of them, are they at the top of their careers? No. Are they on a decline? Maybe. But how many people, I'm asking you honestly, out of all the heavyweights of the division, contender, champion or not, how many people would Tyson Fury engage in a battle with to where he wouldn't be the betting favorite? Of course, Alexander Usyk, he wouldn't be the favorite, you know, and maybe Martin Bakoli and maybe Daniel Dubois. I think that'd be about even. But everybody else, whether you think he'll win or not, I guarantee you he'll open that fight as the betting favorite. Ajit Kabayel's a beast. Ajit is legit. But if he was fighting Tyson Fury, I think Tyson Fury would be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
If Tyson Fury was fighting Zhale Zhang, another beast from the East, you know what I'm saying, Big Bang Zhang, I think Tyson Fury would be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
Philip Hergovich, Tyson Fury would be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
You know, I could keep going. F.A. Ajagba, Guido Vianello, I think Tyson Fury would be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
Fabio Worley, who's ranked number 1 right now in the WBA, I think Tyson Fury would be the betting favorite. So
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying. So even if you think that Tyson Fury will lose to a lot of those guys I mentioned, it would either be even as far as the betting odds, or Tyson Fury would be the favorite. Let's not forget that he only lost to Alexander Usyk. There's no shame in that. And then Anthony Joshua, he lost to Daniel Dubois, who's explosive, you know, who could knock out anybody. So I don't think that this fight is lost too much intrigue. Of course, it would be better if they were younger, if they would have fought a long time ago, like they were supposed to, being countrymen in the same division and coming up at around the same time. They should have fought a long time ago for sure. Please don't get my message misconstrued. However, to think that this fight is somehow past relevance is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? That this fight is good, and the winner of this fight will be right back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's Anthony Joshua or Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Either one of them, but especially if it's Anthony Joshua, because you know he has that knockout power. And some people would like to see a trilogy with Usyk, but guess what? People would also like to see a trilogy with Tyson Fury and Usyk as well. So, you know, and then Anthony Joshua, if he beats Tyson Fury, you know who they're talking about making a comeback too, which I don't think should happen. I think it's very ill-advised. But Vladimir Klitschko has been flirting with a comeback to have a rematch against Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. Now let's play the optimistic role, right? Anthony Joshua, what I was talking about, a historic run. Imagine if Anthony Joshua does get Tyson Fury, beats him. Imagine if Klitschko wants to come back like Big Turk wants, right? And he fights Anthony Joshua again, which I don't think is smart. But if he does, Anthony Joshua beats him. And then now, suddenly, if Daniel Dubois beats Joseph Parker, how much momentum does Anthony Joshua have going into a fight where he could pursue a 3-time championship, which is what he wants, you know what I'm saying, with the IBF in that rematch? That doesn't mean that he'll win, but he'll have a lot of momentum and a lot of steam and a lot of things going in his favor. Definitely give him a confidence booster going into that fight. You know what I'm saying? Now let's say Joseph Parker beats Daniel Dubois. I think people are underestimating how good of a matchup that is stylistically. I think Joseph Parker has a great chance of beating Daniel Dubois, even though I'm siding with Daniel Dubois myself. I think that's a very competitive fight going in, stylistically speaking. You know, that's just my assessment, you know, on the analysis that I did, you know. But let's say Joseph Parker beats Daniel Dubois. If Anthony Joshua beats Tyson Fury, and let's say he beats somebody else, let's just say hypothetically it's Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua would definitely be the favorite. Oh, you know why? Because that would be a rematch as well, just like Daniel Dubois, except this time Anthony Joshua would definitively be the betting favorite because he already beat Joseph Parker in the past. You know, so this is a very good moment to be at. It's as good of a moment to be Anthony Joshua as it is to be anybody coming off of a brutal knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? So he's in a very advantageous position, whether you like it or not, or you want to admit it or not. So, you know, if he's hungry and he's focused and he wants to make 2025 as big of a year as he potentially can, I think Anthony Joshua, man, he's a real big player, man, not just from a popularity standpoint, but also from a competitive standpoint, you know? So you cannot forget that, yes, Anthony Joshua got mollywopped by Daniel Dubois.
Damn. I'm sorry.
But before Daniel Dynamite Dubois applied those explosives to Anthony Joshua's chin, going into that fight, oh, Anthony Joshua was a heavy favorite too, you know? So no, I don't think that this fight, did it lose a little steam? Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury? Of course it lost a little steam, but it's far from meaningless, far from irrelevant, and I for one would love for this fight to happen, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Am I tripping? Am I off my rocker?
Yeah.
Am I wild with this one? You know, I think that Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury still has a lot of relevance. It still has a lot of meaning. Is it for a title? No. Are they both at the top of their game? No. But this notion that either one of these fighters, fantastic fighters, are washed is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, this is a fight that I do not want. I think Wilder should retire, not because he's not a great champion or he was a great champion, but he's definitely on the downside. You know, he's older than them and he has more fights than them, and he's definitely not looking like himself. So I think that he is washed, and I don't mean that disrespectfully either. I'm just saying for the benefit of him, of his own well-being, and for him to keep his faculties intact for his life after boxing, I think he should retire. But let's say he doesn't. A lot of people want to see AJ and Deontay Wilder still too. So there's a lot of options for Anthony Joshua. Like I said, he's in a very advantageous position, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. I'll be looking forward to AJ versus Tyson Fury in the future, 2025. Y'all let me know if y'all feel the same way, man. Y'all be easy. Big up Nigeria. We out. God bless. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.